Hello, world-class indoor hockey is again back at the Kelvin Hall, this time for the Glasgow World Cities Championships. Teams from 4 continents are here, 8 cities represented, and they were split into 2 groups in the early rounds. Pool A was made up of Canberra, Glasgow, Johannesburg and New York. The American side, while fully committed and enthusiastic, were outclassed in the pool games, losing all 3 matches. They did have the most striking strips though. It's the first time a South African side has played in a European tournament, and Johannesburg were heavily fancied. They lost their first game to Glasgow 4-2, but bounced back to record a 6-2 victory over New York and an excellent win over Canberra, Craig Carolan with the starring role. Canberra were also expected to do well, their side made up of national team members. They trounced New York 7-1 and, to the dismay of the locals, beat Glasgow 8-4 before that heavy defeat by the South Africans. So what about the Scots, also strongly fancied on home ground? They opened well, a 4-2 victory over Johannesburg, but they struggled in that match against Canberra, losing 8-4. With 3 points for a win and 1 point for a draw, that means Canberra and Johannesburg were both on 6 points. And with the final placings based on goals scored, Glasgow had to put at least 9 past New York to qualify for the semis. And what a match that was, with veteran John Christie hitting a rich vein of form, scoring 4, Kenny Stibbles with 3, Callum Wood and Andrew Kay both on 2. And with the scoreline at 6-1, the Scots knew they had to go for it. They had nothing to lose. On came the kicking back, and another 5 goals resulted. Scored, a great performance by Glasgow, not only to qualify for the semis, but to finish in first place in the group ahead of Canberra. Pool B was made up of Birmingham, Copenhagen, Madrid and Vienna. Birmingham were without their best team for the event, their squad depleted through internal politics, and the players they did bring unused to the level of competition. They lost all 3 pool matches, 9-0 to Madrid, beaten 10-4 by Copenhagen and also 10-4 by Vienna. Vienna were tipped for at least a semi-final spot, but they started badly, losing 6-4 to Copenhagen. Mislaying their kit at Heathrow Airport didn't help their cause. They were also beaten 8-3 by Madrid, but ended their pool game with that 10-4 win over Birmingham. Copenhagen were regarded very much as the dark horses of the event, the Danes the up-and-coming nation in indoor hockey. They recorded victories over Vienna 6-4 and Birmingham 10-4, and that set up a section decider with Madrid. Madrid very much the pre-tournament favourites, bringing with them 7 Olympic silver medalists. And immediately their quality was in evidence, that 9-0 victory over Birmingham and 8-3 against Vienna. So it was Madrid against Copenhagen to determine the playoff place, who would finish first in the group. And what a contest they had, the best game in the championship so far. They shared 12 goals, it finished 6 apiece, and what an advert for indoor hockey. Section finished with Madrid on top on 7 points, the same as Copenhagen, but 1 more goal scored. Madrid on 23, Copenhagen on 22. So the semi-final lineups look like this: Glasgow against Copenhagen and Canberra versus Madrid. So to the first of those semi-finals, the home side against the Danes, Glasgow against Copenhagen. Let's join summariser, former Scottish international captain Dougie Potter and match commentator Alistair Alexander.
Glasgow in blue getting the first semi-final underway. The Danes from Copenhagen all in red. So an enthralling battle set here in the Kelvin Hall as Glasgow, which is really a shadow Scotland side, and the Danes of course representing Denmark. Can he start from the Scots? Duncan Lowe. picked up by Callum Wood. Kevin Squire doing well. The cut back intercepted by Lars Nielsen. Andrew Kay, that one just lifting slightly. The Australian umpire indicating the push to the Danes. Scotland scored 19 goals in the tournament so far. The Danes have scored 22. Scots early initiative. John Christie driving. Good pass. Duncan Lowe playing for the corner, not getting it, and no advantage as the Scots take it back into their own area. Andrew Kay. Christie everywhere. Dropping deep. Again opening to pick that one up. Glasgow getting into the semi-final after an appeal and into the pole position, which takes them against the Danes. 10 goals against the Americans. A brilliant save there from Christensen in the Danish goal. Still Scottish pressure to win the corner, but Christensen denying them the opener. Low. Christie turns it. Kay, off the bar. The Scots very unlucky there. That one just driving a little bit too high, and the opportunity there came across. That was a good one. Christie reverse pass. Kay steadied himself off the bar. Danish counter-attack. And they've got the push, so they're now putting the pressure on the Scottish defence for almost the first time. Nielsen to Kaiser. Gary Thompson beaten, and again it goes dangerously close to the Scottish goal. Just needed a touch, but it didn't come for the men in red. Lars Nielsen takes the return and slots it home beautifully. The Danes strike. The captain gets the opening goal.
Transfer in there, gathered it along the ground. Gary Thompson, no chance in the Scots goal.
Scottish defence certainly were a little bit put under pressure, and eventually Lars Nielsen. But let's see what John Christie can do. He's won another corner, second corner to Glasgow. Strike rate very close the last time. Can they find the net this time? Duncan Lowe, the far side. Christie turns it in. Kay, and again the keeper seemed to get the slightest of touches, so Andrew Kay is the man who was putting in the shots, but so far denied by the woodwork and the keeper. Kay, Lowe, Markham, Christie. Oh, a not 1-1 for him to take there. Never looked like finding the net there.
Good transfer from Gavin Markham. I do think there's a weakness. This goalkeeper goes down early. If we can get shots in high, we can beat this goalkeeper.
Christie, no success so far. The Scots haven't been able to bring him in. The Danes containing him. Ulrich drawing the keeper, and that is a corner awarded. And really, Gary Thompson disappointed with that one. And the Danes have the set piece.
Glasgow have got to dominate this defensive set piece. Very important for the rest of the game.
Nielsen, and the shot driven in. Thomas Kaiser produces a second goal for Copenhagen, and a very important one at that. The set piece coming in, the little time to gather it and place it to the left of the keeper. 2-0 to Copenhagen.
A lack of understanding there. The player running in front of the goalkeeper, and he just lost sight of that completely. No chance for the goalkeeper.
Blanket marking by the Danes. Callum Wood, Christie again in the area. Fowler, oh, good save. The opportunity, and again the keeper makes the save from Andrew Kay. And the Scots, however, have got a push just outside the area. Magnificent save there by the Danish goalkeeper. Not just once, but twice. The World Cities Indoor Hockey Tournament certainly beginning to come to the boil now here in Glasgow, but at the moment it's the Danes who are on course for the final. Gary Thompson doing well. Kaiser denied, but it is penalty corner to the Danes, and the Scots will have to defend.
Very important Glasgow have their act together for this corner.
Kaiser drills it in. That is a decisive third goal. Kaiser's second, and again swept in. He again had time. The Scots were at the back, and Kaiser drilled it into the corner, and it's 3-0 to Copenhagen.
He picked his spot again there along the ground, this time past Gary Thompson's left foot.
The Danes getting an important early goal in the second period, and the Scots now, they've got to keep their spirits up. Oh my goodness, Ulrich, Peter Ulrich, the top scorer in the tournament, almost scoring with almost casual skill, just denied by the post.
Fantastic technique there by Ulrich, demonstrating all that's good in hockey.
Now the Scots have an opportunity. Christie again denied by the keeper, and a corner. Again the keeper out very, very quickly indeed, and the Scots now really have to produce something out of the hat to get right back into the semi-final and set us up for perhaps a barnstorming finish. So important, these set pieces. Low. Fowler, Christie, turn, Kay, yes! That will give Glasgow the opportunity to boost their confidence, and it was a 1, a 2, and Kay 3, sweetly into the net. Scott shuttling the ball forward, but Gavin Markham losing that one. Opportunity for the Danes. Past Kay, and oh, what an acrobatic effort! Yes, indeed, Christian Ulrich slots that one away with great style and panache. The Scots defence through Kay's legs. Watch this. And he knew where he was going, and he found the net.
Great footwork by the Danish player, going backwards, flicking the ball down low into the corner of the net.
Nielsen. He scored the opening goal of the semi-final. It gives that one away. Andrew Kay, he scored the Scots goal. Oh, and the pass there by Callum Wood inside the area, playing for the corner and getting it.
This is a very important corner for the Scots. They scored the last one. If they put this one in, that puts them very much back in the game. More corners, more goals.
Taken from the right-hand side as once again the Danish defence reorganised. Callum Wood with the put-in. Kay transfers it. Brilliant save once again. The low-driven shot looked net-bound, but once again that experienced Danish goalkeeper got it away. Ross Yule on for the Scots. This is really a Scottish international select, and at the moment the Danes opening them up with ease. That one is just slotted home. Dennis Hansen gets the pass from Peter Ulrich. Goal number 5, and the Danes now really setting themselves up for a place in the final.
Glasgow brought on a kicking back now to try and get this game back.
Duncan Lowe has gone in as kicking back. He is wearing the yellow sweater. There he is. He is kicking back in goal, so he can come out, but it can be a good ploy if you're looking for goals. But of course he then could be exposed at the pace and the skill of the Danes. But the Scots at least going for it. Now this is the opportunity for the Danes. Lowe did well, got the ball through, opportunity across, and it was meant for Christie. The chance there for Ross Yule, he could have perhaps shot himself, but now Christie, and he puts it away, just lifted it enough over the keeper who was going down. John Christie changes the scoreline. Glasgow 2, Copenhagen 5, and again Christie picking that one up, just a little lift over the keeper, and that is 5-2.
Good pass, Christie picks it up and a little flick with his stick over the top. John Christie's the man who's going to do it for Scotland.
Callum Wood, just over 7 minutes remaining in the second half. Glasgow trailing by 5 goals to 2, and danger here, and just running away from Dennis Hansen, but he's got a corner, and that will take the pressure off the Danes and put the Scots back on the rack, as Duncan Lowe now has to put on the safety helmet, because these shots can come in at something like 70 or 80 miles an hour, so little or no protection. There it is, the hat-trick for Thomas Kaiser, and once again the Danes just put daylight between themselves and the Scots, and it really is very simple, sweet goal.
There was no one going to be stopping that shot. Very powerful strike.
Opportunity for Callum Wood, and in goes Ross-Hulme. So a defiant gesture from the Scots, but only 30 seconds remaining, and Ross-Hulme won't score an easier goal, leading the plate, and he just tucked it away. And Glasgow scoreline changes, they now have 3, but Copenhagen have 6, and that is good enough to take them into the final as another effort goes through. Only seconds remaining now as the Scots again slot the ball in. Callum Wood gets a deserved goal, but it won't make any difference. Copenhagen are through to the semi-final, but a little bit of defiant effort from the Scots right at the end.
So a disappointment for Glasgow. Congratulations to Copenhagen. Now the second semi-final, Canberra against Madrid. Let's rejoin Dougie and Alistair.
Canberra versus Madrid, the Southern Hemisphere versus Spanish conquistadores. Spain producing 9 players who won silver medals in the Atlanta Olympics last year, and they are certainly strong favourites to qualify for the final. But the Aussies, who have been to Glasgow several times, they've got 4 players who were in the previous World Invitation Classic tournament. They've got a lot of experience, they're super fit, and they'll certainly be a test for the Spaniards.
I think the Spanish will be very much more playing the indoor hockey, traditional European style, against the Australian individual skills.
There's the chance for Arnaud, the top scorer. He takes it at the second opportunity. Again, Arnaud striking early for the Spaniards, and this was a little bit of quick thinking. The goalkeeper did well. Arnaud again changed direction, put it wide of the despairing left hand.
Not only great skill, but also great determination to win the tackle and put it in the net. Arnaud is very much the man that Spain will look to. It's a super goal he scored. They look to be very confident at the moment, and they look hot favourites.
Arnaud again, what a brilliant goal. He just swept away from the defender. His pace carried him through. He had acres of space. Despairing defender, and the keeper beaten for the second time. George Arnaud, number 4. Driven ball from Kobosh. Here he is again, thank you very much. A hat-trick in absolute jig time. And Spain ripping the Australians apart. Number 3, a hat-trick for Arnaud. The Spaniards dominating early, and really the Australians at the moment, ragged individual units. They've got a corner though, and this is an opportunity for Canberra to try and pull one back. Let's see how their set pieces are. Spaniards out very quick, but a lovely driving effort there from Jeff Bott. That was a splendid goal. He's the captain, plays the captain's role, and the shot was sure. He took it clear to the right, made the shooting angle, and dispatched it superbly.
The goalkeeper staying back, expecting the option, and the striker taking it first time himself. Great finish.
Spanish hunting in packs. Oh, and a mistake, and an opportunity there for Graham McLennan. Snatched at it, and that could have made all the difference. The mistake by the defender. McLennan now had the chance right in on Hugh Fraser and put it wide. That could be a turning point. Madrid holding 3-1 advantage. The game going into the final 4 minutes or so of the first half. Good use of the boards, and there's a simple chance. Clattered home with some style. Juan Sanchez gets an important 4th goal for Madrid, but really it was set up by Alcaraz, and he couldn't miss. 90 seconds remaining in the first half. Opportunity for the Spaniards. They take it with style. It is that man Javier Arnaud, his 4th of the match, and it was so simple. It was delivered and it was dispatched in one sweeping movement.
Different class, gets the ball under the goalkeeper, clinical finish.
The Aussies face a mammoth task. Spain, 9 players, Olympic standard, silver medalist, but well, the Spanish change goalkeeper is tested, and there it is, turned in by number 10, Graham McLennan, and again an easy touch in for him as the goalkeeper was pulled out. He did well to block that one, but it's pulled out to the right hand side. The touch across, and McLennan said thank you very much.
I don't think the goalkeeper is going to be too pleased here. All his defenders around, spare man in the circle.
How are they going to contain this man? Arnaud. Space. Arnaud in the area. That's it. His 5th goal. Spain's tally increases to 6. Arnaud really at his best. It was his movement off the ball and the pass and under the replacement goalkeeper Jason Hicks.
You can't afford to leave this man free in the circle yet again. Straight in the middle of the goals. Great finishing.
Spanish, slicker, sharper, more individual skill than the Australians, but fighting spirit and endeavour. You won't hold the Aussies down, and here they are coming again. Clennon, tight. Oh, and he had the chance, and that is a penalty stroke, yes. The defender coming across him, he really had the goal set up, he was going for the return, and the opportunity now, you can see him taken out of play, clearly there by number 9, Kobosh, and the penalty stroke. Gonzalez facing Jones. Low and clean. The Aussies get goal number 3 from the penalty.
Big tall keeper, so where does it go? Bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much.
Well, tempers fraying. Iscari and Tony Potter. A little bit of pushing and what have you, and a little bit of international justice being administered by the Austrian umpire. And Iscari pleads innocence, and he is.
Austrian umpire, quite right. You don't raise your stick like that at anyone. It's quite right to dispatch him to the sin bin. Canberra really have it all to do now.
Oh, look at the break on here. Arnaud has got it and he's set it up superbly. Jordi Casas really is delighted with that one, but look at the skill of number 11. Against a depleted side, Casas drills in number 7.
The Canberra defender didn't know which way he was going, neither did the goalkeeper, one way then the other.
The Australians still 5 men, Potter in the sin bin. Spaniards Then going to take advantage, perhaps. They've got a corner, and they now have the set piece to develop. We saw at the other end the Australians coming close. Now it is Jason Hicks to face the Spanish onslaught. Iscari. Look at number 11, Arno. There it is so simple. Again, the ball was laid off to him, and he is a real sure shot. A double hat trick, and that certainly will see Spain through to the final.
He took this one off his back foot. It wasn't transferred that hard, and he still managed to get enough power to get it into the net past the defender.
Bosch trying to push that one through, breaking run from Alcaraz. Tony Potter back on, so the Aussies at full strength after his indiscretion, but Spain, slotting that one home through the legs. Iscari really seals a splendid victory now for the Spaniards. He took it all on his own, feinted to knock it in, but through the keeper's legs. And that is goal number 9 for the Spaniards. Iscari thinking about coming off. McLennan once again, good sterling performance by him. As Chapman is checked, and the push to the Australians. Canberra driving forward. They would dearly like to get another one, which they do. And Graham McLennan gets a simple little touch close to the keeper, but still Madrid are in the pole position despite McLennan's efforts.
Ball comes across low and hard. McLennan finishes it. McLennan's actually had an excellent game for Canberra.
Push outside the area. Spanish defence tight. The Australians have to find a chink in their armour. They do well enough to win the corner off number 10, Pablo Usos. So this time 4 attackers on the edge of the shooting area. The defenders pulled back. Splendidly hit home, Phil Barrett. Canberra's 5th goal coming from the corner, and he drilled it in well.
Good routine, hard push, good stop, drag flick into the net.
Skillful use of the boards. Lay off, yellow jersey swoop on it. Ventalo coming into the action to use the boards, brings Sanchez into it. Tight, there's number 10, Alcaraz at the back post, put across by Sanchez and finished by Alcaraz. Goal number 10 for Spain, 10-5.
Powerful pass, all he does is stand there, hits off his stick, goes into goals.
40 seconds left for play, and Spanish domination continues. Australia battling right to the end. Turned away, they'll have this corner. The hooter will sound, but the action will be completed as the Australians get goal number 6 from Jeff Bott. But it is a situation that's too little, too late. Took it well, but there's no question that Javier Arno's double hat-trick has sent Spain storming through to the final of the World Series Indoor Hockey Tournament.
So Madrid through to meet Copenhagen in the final. Just before we see that final, let's have a look at some hockey stars of the future. The under-10s, Edinburgh versus Glasgow. The youngsters displaying their talents there. Great stuff, wasn't it? Now to the final, Madrid against Copenhagen. I'm joined by two of the team officials here. Firstly, Rennie from Copenhagen. Rennie, I think you've surprised a few people this last couple of days.
Well, our team has improved very much over the last half year and played a lot of tournaments, and therefore I think we are here today.
And Pedro, what about the Spanish? Much is always expected of the Spanish now, isn't it?
Well, we play just 2-3 weeks a year, you know, indoor hockey, because as you can see, as you know, in Spain the weather is good, so we play field hockey, you know. But I think that we're trying so hard during these weeks. We are preparing the next week Paris, you know, for the European, and our level is going up. And I think that we have been playing well, not bad.
What is the secret of your success? You have a lot of great individuals.
Well, the success, I think that we have many good players. They are silver in Atlanta, the 6 guys, and they are good skills. And that's and also the young people, they are watching and they are learning so many things from them. So that's not bad. I think that we have a good team.
And Rennie, you couldn't have a tougher opposition, could you?
No, they are played at the Olympics, so we are looking forward to a tough match, but hopefully we stand as the winners at last.
Do you take any sort of hope from the previous encounter in the pool games?
Yeah, of course. We played 6-6, and therefore we are delighted to go into this match and with a lot of confidence because they are a very strong team.
Well, let's hope it's a great final. Good luck to you both. Thanks for joining us. Let's have a rundown of the teams now with Alistair.
This is the Copenhagen squad that reached the final after knocking out Glasgow in the semi-final 6-4. A hat-trick from Thomas Kaiser proving decisive. Captained by the experienced number 3 Lars Nielsen, they held Madrid to 6-all in their Pool B match earlier in the tournament. 2 key players for the Danes in the final will be the Ulrich brothers, Christian and Peter, who between them have scored 14 goals and they are level at 7 apiece. And the impressive Madrid side contains 7 players from the Spanish team in the Atlanta Olympics, where they won silver medals, with stars like goalkeepers Eufreza and Gonzalez, the Arnaud brothers Escari, Ventalo and the captain Usos. It's little wonder Madrid are favourites to win the tournament. Supported by number 7 Juan Escari with 5 goals, the bright shining star of Madrid is number 11 Javier Arnaud, top scorer with 13 goals, including a double hat-trick against Canberra in the semi-final. Copenhagen get the Glasgow World Series Indoor Hockey Tournament for 1997 underway. Battle royal between Copenhagen and Madrid.
What we're looking for is, can the Spanish player break down the half-court zone of the Danish defence?
Spain very quick and alert. Good work by Christensen. And a whipped-in shot from an impossible angle by Juan Escari. The Danes are stunned and the Spaniards take the lead in astonishing style. Now look how tight this angle was. The shot was powerful, the keeper stunned.
He just shouldn't have shot from there. What a goal!
And of course Spain holding the 1-goal advantage. The Danes have got to come at them if they want possession. Doesn't make for attractive viewing. And the crowd a little bit at giving the slow hand clap. Yep, the Glasgow crowd doesn't like it. They want to see action, but the Spaniards are playing the Danes casually and cannily. The Danes will not advance over the halfway line. Spaniards have made their point, Dougie.
I think they have. Here come the Danes out now at last, at last.
It took them 3 minutes literally to cross into the Spanish half. A goal down. And certainly the Danes, the way they played against the Scots of Glasgow in the semi-final, the Scots kept going forward. Now look at that, there's the pass, Arnaud round the keeper. Oh, well, a rare miss by Arnaud. He seemed to do everything right and then failed to pull the trigger correctly. The Danes attacking, repulsed. Quick Spanish counter-attack. Arnaud, lovely bit of play. Escari, and Christensen was brave and positive, and he's won the corner. Iscari was trying to get the angle shot in. He scored from a tighter angle than that, but this time Christensen was off his line like a rocket. Interesting set play. Arnaud again. Back it comes. And again, that one goes the defender's way. So the Danes will get the push out. But it's Spain were looking for a second. And oh, they've been given a bit of a gift. And Iscari says, I'll take that. Set up by Arnaud. Iscari drilled that one home with precision and power. And he picks up his 7th goal of the tournament, 2nd of the match.
Another powerful shot, edge of the circle. Look at the power. Down past the goalkeeper.
Arnaud recovers, 2 on 1. Arnaud waits, Christensen, another amazing block. Iscari, chance again. Oh, that looks like a penalty stroke. Surely a bundle there on Kobosh as he was coming in, and the penalty stroke awarded. It broke loose and in came number 8, Christian Ulrich. Clearly a penalty stroke. Just under midway in the first half, Arnaud has the chance to open his scoring account. And he does with a rather uncertain shot. Christensen beaten, but nevertheless it makes the scoreline Copenhagen 0, Madrid 3.
There's an old saying as a goalkeeper, save the bad ones. He didn't save that one.
Oh, steal there for the Danes, but they do little with it. But they've got to push again. They've got to keep the pressure on. They've got to work for the corners. It's all very tight, and they've got a corner. Yep, off the feet of number 9, Kobosh. And the last time, it was only the skills of Fraser that prevented the shot from Kaiser from going in. And again, he's in the similar scoring position.
What will he do this time? Will he stay back, or will he come out?
Kaiser lifts it, scores. The Danes are back in it. An important goal with under 8 minutes remaining in the first half. He changed his style. The delivery was good. He looked up. The keeper was going down. It was lifted high into the net, and a good goal.
He saw it from the last time. He read what the goalkeeper was going to do, and in it goes.
Looking for movement. Good ball picked up by Peter Ulrich. He's got another push just outside the area. Once again, the Spanish defence, tight marking. Anxiety by Fraser. And penalty corner awarded against Kobosh for a little bit of pushing. So the Danes will try again. The set pieces that you thought Dougie might bring them a reward are doing.
Yes, they are, Alistair. I think if this one goes in, the Danes are right back in the game again, and the Spanish are going to have to come out.
Let's see if Kaiser's strike will be the same. Inside shot, oh, brilliantly taken. That was Christian Ulrich. He pulled the trigger, and Kaiser, the dummy. Change of tactic, but so effective.
They're dominating that set piece now. Transfer left from the strike, taking the goalkeeper out of play, roof of the net. Thank you.
Nice bit of close play, but once again, the Spaniards stealing it. Arnaud trying to find the space that he found in the semi-final when a double hat-trick destroyed the Australians.
One thing we don't normally associate with the Spanish is skills and tackling, but that was certainly one, stealing the ball down at their end. Now they've got a chance to go ahead by more goals.
Danish goal under pressure, 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Christensen out, and he's all at sea. Iscari, rattles off the outside of the post, and the keeper said that one lifted a bit, but again, his sharp shooting from tight angles, a feature of this, and the keeper committed himself, and the Spanish resisted the chance to shoot, trying to set up Iscari on the outside of the post.
Now we've got a short corner because what happened is the Danes had too many people on the park there, a bad substitution, and technically that gives a short corner.
Another set piece for Madrid, under 2 minutes remaining in this first period. Arnaud again off the frame, and off the feet eventually of the Spaniard. It's just not going for Arnaud in this final.
Ball comes out, very high speed, good transfer, keeper stranded, and he puts off the post. I don't believe it.
Arnaud, scorer of just 1 goal in this final so far, and that's from the penalty stroke. Here he is now, surely, yes, he puts it away. It took a long time, just over a minute remaining in the first half. He gets a decisive 4th goal, and they worked it to him, and look at the space, and again, wide of the keeper's despairing leg.
Alistair, I was starting to think the man was human. Great finish, right in the corner. Despite the fact the Danes have moved out more to a full court zone against the Spanish are still having difficulty breaking it down.
Here they are having to defend, and defend dangerously, but they get away with it. Here they come. Arnaud, he's got the chance and the space, got the skill, the cut back, and he wins the corner there as he tried to lay it literally on a plate for Casas. And that was more like Arnaud that we saw earlier on in the tournament. Arnaud again, and lifted it, but I think the corner was awarded because it came off the foot of a defender.
Yes, it did. The defender was running out there. He played it off his knee, so it's a short corner again. Pace,
Arnaud, and that one is put past, and it's a corner awarded. And again, a possibility of a penalty stroke might have been awarded there by the Scottish umpire. What do you make of that?
Well, I think when it came out again, it was a transfer left, and I think it just caught the defender running out. I think no, he just played that around the post. No, good stop. Short corner for me, Alistair. Stops it and round the post.
Short corner delivered. Escari, that's his hat-trick, and a decisive 5th goal for the Spaniards. Copenhagen 2, Madrid 5. That might be the cushion that will take them to victory.
Escari very much the key man in this final. He was pushing out, he went on strike, and that was the result.
Kaiser is still in possession, midway inside his own half. The long one. Again, Kobosch, Escari. Arnaud on the right. Reverse pass picks him up. The shot. Oh, and a good save. And Lauritsen got the save. An important one. The danger's not over though. Escari's tight. Plays it up. Arnaud, yes, it's laid on. And from 7 metres range, drilled home. Goal number 6. Arnaud gets his hat-trick. And an important one again.
There he is. The ball came back to the edge of the circle. Arnaud just dispatched it into the net.
Now Nielsen. Escari in close attention, stealing it again, winning it again. Arnaud is up with him. Resists the opportunity for the first pass, makes the second. Arnaud, tight angle, says to Alcazar, number 3. Alcaraz drives it in, his first of the final. And Spain are now coasting with a 5-goal cushion. They lead Copenhagen by 7 goals to 2.
It's a wonderful example of indoor hockey, playing the ball around, pick the spot, goalkeeper no chance.
Kaiser playing a deeper role. Now Rasmussen on a tight angle, again good goalkeeping there by Gonzalez. Again good staying on his feet and using them well.
Gets his feet round the ball there, good shot, good save by the goalkeeper.
Be the judge yourself, again an early break. But the Danes slot it home, they've made it, and it is Thomas Kaiser, wearing number 16, who gets his 2nd goal in the tournament. There's once again Spanish pressure building on the Danish goal. Escari, super match. What skills and what cheek, and it's gone in. That is a great goal by Juan Escari. That is a big smile for the biggest goal in the tournament. Look at the confidence. The keeper could just get it away, and it just over the line. That is the goal of the tournament from the man of the tournament.
You won't see a better goal than that. Lifts over the goalkeeper with his wrist. Disguise, in we come. What a finish.
The corner. Again Rasmussen, but again it's charged down, but a corner again.
I think that was the wrong decision. I thought it was a great stop by the number 3 there, running out, charging down the corner. very unlucky.
Nielsen, Rasmussen, will he get it a second time? No, he can't, and the advantage is gone, and the Spaniards now inside 2 minutes remaining, and the change in goalkeeper has been quite decisive in the second period. Gonzalez has played exceptionally well. The other end, Lauritsen, some fine saves, but hasn't been able to halt the Spanish flood of goals in the second period. Escari again through the keeper, and brilliant reflex work. The danger's still not over. Driven in again and intercepted by Jonsson. 3 against 2. The Danes now flooding forward. Chance here for Ulrich, and he drives it in. Peter Ulrich gets on the score sheet, makes it 4-8, but the Ulrich brothers contributing 2 goals, and as the keeper went down, the ball went high into the net. There's a minute left for play, as once again Gonzalez made a save, but off the wrong side of the stick, and that will be a corner. But time running out for the Danes. They cannot hope to pull the Spaniards back. They're ready to celebrate victory, but perhaps a goal would be a final reward. Have to be retaken again, because again the Spaniards keep breaking early. The check. Peter Ulrich, yes, says I'll take that one. The Danes' tally rises to 5 with 20 seconds remaining, and really it was laid on by his captain. Ulrich had the time, and he placed it superbly. Peter Ulrich second.
Good corner routine, very clinical.
Arnaud's being defied by Lauritsen. Break on, but the hooter goes. A final worthy of the Glasgow World Cities Indoor Hockey Tournament. Victory for the Spaniards by 8 goals to 5. Undoubtedly the man of the match was number 7, Juan Escari. He set the target right away early on with his goal inside the first 20 seconds. He contributed a further 3. Add to that 3 from Javier Arnaud, despite 2 from Kaiser, 2 from Peter Ulrich and 1 from Christian Ulrich. There was only going to be 1 winner in this magnificent final.
Ramon, congratulations. It must be great to win it.
Thank you very much. I think we are very happy because it was the first time for many of us to play indoor hockey, and we came here to see what happened, and at the end of the tournament we have won the gold medal, so we are very happy.
How do you feel about the level of competition? You were quite busy earlier on.
Yes, I think that the level was very good. We here we're playing all the national teams from many different countries, and the level was quite high.
Many of your squad, your team, played in the Olympics. How do you think this compares to the Olympics?
Well, are different games. Field hockey, we are more used to play in field hockey than indoor, but when a player is good playing hockey, is good in indoor, and I think is good in field hockey, so it doesn't matter.
You've enjoyed the competition and the hospitality in Scotland?
Yes, we have enjoyed a lot here, the 2 days we have spent here, and we hope to come back here next year or whenever the tournament is organized.
Thank you very much, Ramon. Well done.
Thank you.
So the Spanish Olympians keep marching on, don't they? They're really good at this game, aren't they? We've just about finished here at the Kelvin Hall. Congratulations once again to Madrid. From us all here, it's good night.